A political ad on TV about Virginia's gubernatorial race makes claims about Democratic candidate Abigail Spanberger's stance on transgender youth.
Spanberger wants boys to play sports and share locker rooms with little girls. And Spanberger will let children change genders without telling their parents.
Are the claims in this ad true? Let's verify. The ad is paid for by current Lieutenant Governor and Republican gubernatorial candidate Winsome Earle-Sears. The ad appears to reference Spanberger's support for the Equality Act. The bill prohibits discrimination based on sex. According to the language of the bill, it prohibits an individual from being denied access to a shared facility, including a restroom, a locker room, and a dressing room that is in accordance with the individual's gender identity. Spanberger, then a member of the U.S. House of Representatives, voted in favor of the bill. So the claim about locker rooms needs context. The ad also claims Spanberger would let children change genders without telling their parents. Again, this needs context. This claim echoes a similar one Earle-Sears made in another ad where she referenced a social media post Spanberger made on September 18, 2022. On that day, Spanberger voiced support for the Equality Act and criticized a plan by Governor Glenn Youngkin, which she said would, quote, out kids. In 2022, the Youngkin administration introduced new model policies for schools, requiring parental approval for any name or pronoun change for students. In yet another similar ad, Earle-Sears also referenced Spanberger's vote against the Parents' Bill of Rights Act in 2023, which, among other things, would require elementary and middle schools to get parental consent before changing a child's pronouns or preferred name. Spanberger seemed to respond to Earle-Sears in an ad of her own, though she didn't directly reference transgender youth or athletes.
Nothing matters more to me than the safety of all our kids. And as a law enforcement officer, I went after child predators. So it really angers me to hear these lies about who I am.
How big an issue LGBTQ rights will play in this election remains to be seen. According to a recent VCU poll, voters are most concerned about the rising cost of living and what both candidates will do to address that. Other top concerns for voters include women's reproductive rights and immigration.